my bacon lovers, and welcome to another edition of Destination Bacon. And on today's episode, we are going to be making bacon caramel brownies. This is going to be a sweet yet savory treat for the whole family to enjoy. Stay tuned for this week's episode. First, we have to make our bacon, and we're going to be coating the bacon with brown sugar. I just went to the store and got some of this Oscar Mayer bacon. We're going to take 8 pieces of it, and I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag, put a 1/4 cup of brown sugar in there, shake it all up so all the sides of this bacon strips get coated, and then we're going to pop it on a tray and put it in the oven. Bacon's in the bag. Dump my brown sugar in there. Now we're just gonna coat it and mix it so all sides of the bacon are coated. Now we're just going to lay our 8 strips. Well, they're kind of long. Put it on our baking rack. The oven is preheating at 375. The instructions say to butter the bottom and the sides of the baking dish, but then to also line the bottom with parchment paper. Just rub a little bit of butter on there and the sides. And then I'm going to cut my parchment paper. Here's my parchment paper. Put your bacon on the top rack. Whisk together 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. That's 1. There's the 1/4. A teaspoon of salt and 2 tablespoons of dark chocolate cocoa. I'm just going to gently mix all that together. Time to coarsely chop our dark chocolate. The recipe calls for 11 ounces, and I hadn't realized that when I was shopping for the ingredients, so I only have like 4 ounces of real dark chocolate. But I found in the house some hazelnut milk chocolate and some espresso bean and dark chocolate. So this is not quite going to add up to 11 ounces, but hey, close enough. You do what you got to do in a pinch. Let's chop these up. This is actually quite a bit of chocolate. I think I can break a lot of it up with my fingers. But yeah, we're going to melt this in the microwave as soon as we kind of coarsely chop all of this. This is actually quite a bit of chocolate. All right, I'm gonna keep chopping. You're gonna put all of your chocolate in a microwavable bowl. I'm gonna keep chopping my other chocolate bars here. You're also going to add 1 cup of softened butter that you're gonna cube in 1-inch chunks, and I'll do that next. Kind of make it in little tablespoon patties. Put it in our bowl that we're going to be microwaving along with the chocolate. We have our cup of butter chopped up, and with our dark chocolate and the mixes of chocolates. So next, we're going to pop this in the microwave, 30-second increments, and stir till it's all melted together. Wow, it's really melting. Then you will add 1 1/2 cups of sugar, as well as 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar. It's my brown sugar. Whoop. You're going to mix this together really well. And you also want to be sure that your chocolate mixture is at room temperature. Look how awesome our bacon came out. Tiny bit of burnt ends. That's okay. Gives it that extra crunch. And it's going to be sweet from the brown sugar we put on it. Yummy. Next, we will add 3 out of the 5 eggs into our chocolate mixture. And then you will whisk all of that together. Okay. Gently whisk this together. Once the first 3 eggs have been blended in, you're going to add the last 2 eggs and combine those. This is getting incredibly thick. Okay, so when your 4th and 5th eggs have been added, then you're going to want to add 2 tablespoons of vanilla. Pure vanilla extract. Okay, then we're going to switch gears and grab a spatula because we're going to start slowly adding in our dry mixture. I'm going to just very slowly fold in with a spatula. I couldn't find one, so I'm using a good old rice spatula, but this will work just fine. This is getting thicker and thicker and thicker. Oh my goodness. So you all know, those of you that know me and watch this channel, you know I am not a baker. So for me to do something like this is pretty darn epic. Okay, I'm almost done. I have one more bout. Woohoo! That was a workout, man. I think I'm feeling my guns. So I have folded the dry mixture in with the chocolate, and I'm gonna go chop up that delicious brown sugar bacon because we're gonna start layering the brownie mix halfway, do a layer of caramel drizzle, and then also sprinkle the bacon fairy dust. Okay, let's get to chopping. And so just a coarse chop, right? Look at that deliciousness. Okay, so I'm gonna have to cheat and just get a little piece. Cheating, just a little itty bitty piece. Oh, yum. Oh, yes. Oh, that delicious smoky bacon flavor with the sweetness of the brown sugar. Okay, let's layer up this brownie batter in the pan. I'm going to try to very carefully pour half of this batter in here. And then we're going to do a layer of caramel and a layer of bacon and repeat the process. All right, Hershey's caramel sauce. And we're supposed to drizzle this in the bottom half of our batter here. And then sprinkle with half of our bacon. So I'm just trying to eyeball what half might be. Kind of hard to tell here, but we are going to layer this up with all these delicious ingredients. And then next we do the last half. We're going to repeat this process. Wow, that looks great. If you have a child, this bowl is their dream come true. Just be sure you make your dentist appointment directly after this. Okay, so drizzling our caramel again. My oven has preheated to 350. And then we're gonna top it with all this delicious, sweet, and savory bacon bits. Ta-da! And away she goes in the oven. Enjoy your time in your sauna. 30 minutes, guys. Instructions also say to rotate the pan halfway through. So 15 minutes, I'm gonna flip that baby around. Here they are, fresh out of the oven. It did take, instructions said 30 minutes, but it was more like 37 minutes. For me, the toothpick kept coming out really wet, and the brownie was kind of jiggling, so I kept it in a little longer. Gonna let this cool, and then we're gonna lift it out by the parchment paper and cut into squares and do our taste test. They have been cooling for a while, so let's attempt to transfer them. Woohoo! All right. Wow. Check it out. Oh, looks incredible, smells incredible. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to cut these and plate them. Here we go. Hopefully they have cooled enough. This we'll find out here in a second. Oh boy. This is gonna be messy. Oh, they're kind of falling apart. Okay, so we had one, but I can put it back together. There's some big brownie wunks here. I'm gonna keep plating away. Be back shortly. And here's our caramel bacon brownies. Oh, they are just moist and gooey and bacony. All right, guys. So let's do a taste test. There you go. Okay. Oh, so fluffy and moist. Oh my gosh. So the bacon, let me get a little bacon bit here. Again, because I cheated earlier and I tasted it. You've got that brown sugar on it, which just makes it sweet. And of course, it is super, super chocolatey. If you like chocolate, you're gonna love this. Now, I did mix my dark chocolate with some milk chocolates and even a hazelnut candy bar that I chopped up, but these things are super tasty. It was a little labor intensive, and y'all know I'm not a baker, so this is pretty excellent that I did this. All right, you guys, be sure to give me a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and if you make this recipe, let me know how you liked it, if you altered the recipe, how yours turned out. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.